Hi, I'm Jan Rezam. This is Social Media Minute. Obviously, you probably at this point are aware of the newsfeed changes that Mark Zuckerberg announced and Facebook later went to explain what they're going to be about. So if you didn't, Facebook's going to plan to put a lot more friends in your newsfeed, where previously there were, they said too many pages. We understand that, and we think it's a great thing for the user. Now, but what to do as a business? I think it's very important as a business not to panic, to understand that paid will still be in the newsfeed. There's probably going to be no change at all to that. But there are going to be changes in the way that organic kind of gets in the newsfeed, in the way that if you pay for a video, how will organic determine the quality of that content to be served at a better scale, to what audience, etc. So I think measurement is the most important thing you have, and benchmarking is the most important thing. So let's say you're a company from the US in the fashion industry. How do you understand that there's a big change happening and there's a certain evolution? Well, the only way you can understand is not look at just your page and its insights. That's, of course, the first step. But the second step is you can go in, for example, the Social Bakers platform, check out benchmarks and understand the total amount of engagement in an industry to all sorts of types of content. Now, number one thing you're looking for is, did a certain type of content just sort of drop? And at an industry level, you will see this very, very nicely. Number two is just general total interactions of an industry. If you understand the scale and size of an industry, and if it just dropped by interactions by 40%, it likely means that it dropped by reach and other metrics, which means pages of that kind are being less visible in the newsfeed. So number three, you have to monitor and understand ads benchmarks. At Social Bakers, we have an ad benchmarking tool where you can put in your ad account and you can compare it with the industry averages for cost, for price, for sort of the noisiness in your industry. And the four is understand your country. Facebook in the past has rolled out these newsfeed changes at a regional level. When they tested the media changes in the newsfeed, they rolled it out into 10 countries. So you don't know if these changes will affect your region or your country first or last, so you have to understand sort of the benchmark of that country. Another thing you can see in Social Bakers. So you can easily see, okay, look at my page. Am I going up, down, flat? What about the industry? What about the region? And only if you see all those three combined can you really tell your boss, okay, I'm growing, or I'm sort of keeping market share, or not. So as I said, big changes coming. Keep an eye on the newsfeed and watch our Social Media Minute for live updates. We'll also try and watch it for you and share the data as it happens.